towards love and good deeds. The whole idea behind that is it's like it throws our mind works in strange ways, but it throws the whole Christian community into like this spin cycle where we come alongside our brother. We spur them on towards love. We spur them on towards good deeds. And that provoking them into an action, not just an encouragement, but into an action, now they're filled with love and a desire to do good deeds, and they take and they do those good deeds coming along someone else, spurring them on towards love and good deeds. And now that person, provoked into action and to do good deeds, they come along someone else, spur them on towards love and good deeds. And it starts in this circle where now, next thing you know, the whole Christian community is all coming alongside, spurring one another on, provoking each other into love and good deeds. What would the world look like if that were really happening? If the entire Christian community was just coming alongside each other, spurring one another on. And next thing you know, here it comes right back around to you again. Some brother comes alongside you and says, I'm going to spur you on into some love and good deeds. And you're like, yay! Let's do it. And so now you've got an entire community of believers loving one another, doing good deeds. And the whole world's like, what is going on with these people? What is happening here? In a world where good deeds seem to be hard to come by. Where it's just constant bickering and fighting and complaining all the time, to see a whole community of people loving one another and doing good for one another. And of course, if we're doing good for one another, that's not going to just stay within our community. If we're walking, that's going to spill over into everyone that we have contact with. The people at work, the people out in, at the gas station, what have you. That love for Christ, that love for community, isn't just going to be, hey, you're my brother, I'm going to love you. But you're not. That attitude of love and compassion and helpfulness, that's going to spill over into everyone that we come into contact with, and people are going to be like, this is amazing. And how much influence would the church have on the culture around us if that's how they saw it? Instead of seeing this denomination over here and that denomination over there bickering over some insignificant little bit of doctrine that has nothing to do with salvation whatsoever, we're all coming together in love and compassion and doing good for one another. I think it would completely transform the society we live in. It would completely turn the world upside down. I understand this is like a really tall order, but it would turn society upside down. The last verse says, let us not give up meeting together, as some are in the habit of doing. I've already said about how essential being in community is for us. I mean, we all know what it's like to be isolated for a little while and to not be in community. Loneliness, depression, discouragement rises up. Those are all just spiritual killers. So the community is important, even if it is on Zoom. Just as long as you can see the face of your brothers and talk to them and still encourage one another. We can't let anyone tell us that we can't meet together and can't be together and come alongside one another. It says, but let us encourage one another, and all the more as you see the day, capital D, approaching. Let us encourage one another. Can't stress enough how important it is to encourage one another. Our love for our brothers and sisters compels us to want the very best for them. And as a result of that, we want to encourage them. Continue growing in their faith. Standing firm on His promises. Being thankful. We are Thanksgiving. Thinking about being thankful. Thankful for all of the blessings that we have. It's easy to dwell on the stuff that isn't going so well. It's easy to dwell on the stuff that we don't have. The stuff that we think we need. But we encourage one another to be thankful for what it is we do have. If nothing else, we have hope for an eternity with Christ. We have hope of a day where there is no more pain, no more sorrow, no more suffering, no more tears. Regardless of what we physically, material may have in this world, we have the assurance of Christ, the assurance of our salvation. Being thankful for His blessings and sharing His love and hope and grace. The hope and grace that we have received, and using it as a fuel for the spiritual fire of our brothers and sisters. When we come along and we encourage them, and we just want to put fuel on that spiritual fire and stoke those flames and help them press on. Stay in that fight. Yeah, it can be hard, but it's worth it. The day is drawing closer. The day of the Lord is drawing closer. We have no idea when it's going to be here, but we know it's getting closer. Today's one day closer than it was yesterday. Tomorrow will be one day closer than it was today. And we need all the encouragement and spurring on that we can get to remain strong for whatever lies ahead. And in this day and age, who knows what that's going to be. There is all kinds of uncertainty out there. I have no idea what's coming next for the church, for our society, for our country, for our little communities. It's, at this point, anything can happen. And so we need each other more than ever. Encourage one another and help us to stay strong for whatever the day brings. Don't need to worry about tomorrow. He says today's got enough trouble of its own. Ain't that the truth? Each day has its own trouble. But we encourage one another to stay firm and press on. Continually pressing on. To love and serve God, to love and serve one another. As I was preparing this message, I realized just how much God was speaking to me through it. And how easy I find it to say, oh, I'm so busy. How am I going to come alongside my brother? I'm so busy, I don't have enough time. I don't have the energy. Blah, 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 blah. So he's really been working on me for this message. That's it's so vitally important for believers to hold one another up. Nobody else is going to do it. We got to do it for one another. We have to strengthen one another. We have to take care of one another. We have to push one another and love one another. Constantly keep them in mind. Love one another and do good deeds for each other. Father God, I thank you for this time this morning. We can look into your word. There's so much to be found in your word. So much wisdom, so much truth, so much love and so much grace. Lord, knowing our salvation, knowing all that you have done for us, and all that you have done for our brothers and our sisters, let us come alongside them. Come alongside them with love and grace to encourage them and to spur them on in their own walk, in their own faith, Lord. Let us work out this salvation with fear and trembling, leaning on you, leaning on those that you bring into our lives. Lord, let us not be disheartened by discipline if that's what we need, but take whatever instruction and discipline you give us to grow stronger in our faith and understand you deeper. Lord, we give you thanks for this day and for your many blessings. In the precious name of Christ that we pray. Amen.